Misalon Fambude, una kushe una kabo. Welcome to SLPP Weekly News. Una know say this now una favorite program. We will say sorry because of the time, of course. We forgot begin earlier, but because of technical issues, we're not able to start the program. Now we start time. However, una kushe and welcome to the program. Today, we get big things that we can discuss. We don't see with information minister, they don't come out, they highlighting President Bill in 4 years. When I don't see with presidential spokesman, himself don't come out, Keke Thomas and he don't highlight President Bill in 4 years. Well, I believe say we are the strong pillar for the SLPP, we are the mouthpiece for the SLPP. Today we can begin also under 4 years. Until we no say we don't start the 4 years, we begin with the first year because the 4 year of President Bill what he do it's too much. You know, they even compare with the 35 years of the APC Tolongbo to give somebody misrule. Well, it's been tell when I say anything we will talk now, we talk with fact and factual. However, I will use this opportunity, the big alajo that will get now the studio to introduce themselves. But before I bring Madam Tenepaka and we get another big alajo with we tonight, let we take a look at President Talk Endo Bio.
We na Edmandem, and me na chairman for the Edmandem na York Ward, and me na the chairman for the 121 village Edmandem na the Western Rural. Your Excellency, we believe say this time na the time of recognition to we the village Edmandem. I want to tell you thank you for the Peninsula Road where they can go now to reach Toke. That na one of we cry. Where for make people in Kana Freetown, just 1 miles from York to Toke. Your Excellency, they take we 1 or 2 days. But today, I know say before the rain they drop, we will set we are with all this na Eastern Police by God in power because of the intervention.
Them people there, now the whole way up, sir. Their role in national development, national unity, and peace and cohesion is big. Some of them don't they do things inside their community. They not can get better, but then they make efforts for do some things then we go contribute to national development. So they self glad today where you they can recognize them for the efforts the way they don't they do.
For make we able govern effectively, we need winner. Just like all the other paramount chiefs them, all the other local structures they would use, district up to chiefdom levels, we need una the Edmandem and woman then na western area. We can't for make this country. We need for work together for more make them. This relationship we want for booster make they so that when una need we una know how forget to we where we need una we go know how forget to una. But that paper where I give una na me own way for say thank you that we acknowledge and recognize the work we una they do.
Without wasting time, I want to use the opportunity to introduce one of the big alajo we be there on this program. We don't come back. We're not to no person else. Well, Musa Bibi. Musa Bibi, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you.
Now, thank you very much, Musa Bibi. Now, Famud and the grassroots mama, the woman with him up straight for the SLPP, the woman with the keep the record straight, the soldier woman. Una welcome with cheerleading. Let it can tell una hado. Let it tell una what we get for Carol Motnaya today. Madam Tenepaka, welcome to the program.
Fambude. Good evening, salon time. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you find yourself. This na the SLPP Weekly News. Today with the Campu Nado, the 4 years of President Bill. Talk and do. We will know they can't talk because talk is cheap. Will they come with evidence then? and we can't tell una how President Bio dey run the government and how it meets the people then down there, and with how it address the needs of the people then, because he knows say in the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, he get responsibility towards in people then. So we can't pull line at people them out. Like Richard Ponte, we go sit down say inside President Bio in 4 years, you know, see that thing. Shame on her. Now money he go thief na Japan, he not return with it, but they can't rob monthly. They can't show good Sugalinians that will mean good for Salon. Not to them bad that one they will. Then they see good thing they tell you say this is rotten. They can't showcase everything tonight. Give body water, chairman. Would they vote them back? Do ya? I beg Dima.
Me dey me first. Bede me. Enyamu be bagwa. Your brother na your brother. No matter what you happen, even when you're not like na your brother, you know the come be na. But the only thing about this song, what I love on so much is bede me. We brother. But the good things what we brother they do, and they make with be we brother. We tell we or just say nobody not able to put we brother down because we don't get Ayampee there. We don't get Santibokia there. We don't get people there when they know me well for Salon. We don't get people there where they see the reality of His Excellency Brigadier Julius Marabio. But still, they bastardize them. Why? Well, I repeat myself. When I don't see what the people then they can talk, and according to the overall statistics, say President Bio, since he don't take power from 2018 to now, President Bio, he don't score 80 to 85%. Well, how it do? Boku things then they don't do since President Bio come. Now power. Boku things then. But before anything, we want listen to the enemy of progress then from there we defeat their lies. Before I give Chama Bibi, wanna listen to what somebody's in call himself a presidential candidate or a presidential material. He not afraid God, it is sit down, bamba ode, It lied to the whole public, to the whole world. How Sierra Leone will feel and understand that the APC, they know me well for this country, they know me well. No matter what President you do, they can always look at her on the left side. But if not like this not correct, now SLPP weekly news. Now here we show the reality. When I listen to what this they can't tell we. What do you say about we got SLPP government, Dr. Richard Conte?
Any roads being constructed. We're not seeing any water supply being provided. We're not seeing any light being provided. And even the free quality education that they say it is theirs, that they pride in. We have not seen it. There's nothing quality. They've not built a single school building. And the costs.
Now, Sierra Leoneans, when I don't listen to what Dr. Richard Conte just say, you know, before I hit the target, Musa Bibi, you don't hear somebody when a presidential, in a presidential material right now, it did work for APC. Look at what that careless talk will come on a month. What in a year take on that?
Well, just like we sister talk Gigi's now, I say the man a bank be the work from where it's for money, take they no give account of that yet. So people like that, no, it not even love the country, okay? It not love the country. So, but now one thing where I can always tell people, opposition or opposition, even no matter what you do, they therefore oppose you. Everybody in that country knows say President Bill, one of a manifesto where now human capital development will include education. We don't see how the progress of education since 2018, where President Bill take power from corrupt governments and a corrupt president, and it's by coma. We all don't see the direction where President Bill they move at. But let we know one thing, and I want to let that man know say President Bill now the 5th sitting president inside the Republic of Sierra Leone. When
Yeah, sorry for technical reason we don't lose him. Now, Madam Tenet Baka, you go able to help BB because now you be start that topic about this guy when they call Dr. Richard Conte. We go debunk him first about what he just say area. So, Madam Tenet Baka, what in you take on this guy when they call Dr. Richard Conte? I don't know who say get your doctorate degree. I don't know na Dominion or where. Yes, Madam Tenet. You dey mute.
Not for Dominion, a Germany study. It became in the name of, then they can help Salon. At the end of the day, then they matter Ibota. Then they corrupt, we see Anes by Kuma being. It look at paying, it tell us Richard Conte go sit down first. In between at the Ministry of Development and Finance. Then they corrupted, he go Japan, they go give money for Salon, hold up that money they eat. You know, go able to see them because what happened to them, they don't shame. What happened to them, they don't shame. The 11 years when they do, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Development, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Communication, Marine Resources, everything what they do now roads. Now roads. So for let President Bill can inside 3 years to 4 years, we bring them kind tangible development. Now then community there, for meet them headman there, for meet them paramount chief there, for bring people then come together in the community, for let able talk to them, for let able assess the needs of the people them within these 4 years. Now a slap to them. The road where they make, you see inside that video, we one headman talk say, then glad the old President Bill don't able give them access road and road they bring development to community. Then your roads then wey dem dey make na be cosmetics road. Then they take wikisi road and say how many $1 million wey dem use wey be say dem road dem dey inside here dem dey do am inside 2 days. Dem kind road dem dey. So shame go make somebody lie. They're full of lies. Now dem lie na care dem go. And they hope say dem dey come back. Dem think say the people of Sierra Leone dem fool, dem stupid. Wetin dem be embark on a propaganda from 1967. Na propaganda dem dey make, but we tell God thank you, social media don carry. Anytime dem carry dem dey fake propaganda dem, we dey debunk dem. Na that make like me at the time na so I don wake 4:30. Sleep dey na me eye still, but I decide for can sensitize with people there, for tell with people there the truth, for showcase the 4 years of President Bio, and I grade at 80% because the 20% left for the security sector. But when it comes to real development and tangible development, President Bio, what he don't do? Look at the university in Akono. Now the way they can say in they come back, in get for big campaign chairman, they not see nothing what President Bio do. Now inside Kono una go, where the first lady na dey come out. The former vice president elected una remove na Kono e come out. Una go look the people of Kono, una lie to them, una rip them off their identity, una go use them for get them votes, and una lie to them. Right now the University of Kono dey on now then they bill. So President Bio na talk and do. The 4 years we go continue for analyze and my left and first let other speaker come in.
Thank you very much, Madam Tenet Baka. You know, this is how things is very genuine I am. But Musa Bibi, you be there on a topic where you left. So you can continue, Musa, you stop. Do you
Yes. Now, looking at all those manifestos and way President Bill come with, where they put all together, where we call talk and do. And all the manifestos and in terms of human development, we include free access education to every child in that country. President Bill don't succeed on that. So if this man sit down and talk, say, even schools them, they not build schools them, they not always say, a need for shame by himself, as a hold somebody where they try for come for stand as a presidential candidate, and then they really see things where they happen at the country, that you sit down on the media, they talk, say, we not see none of this, we not see none of that. Even the party where they come for can stand for, that party we don't get the 4th president of Sierra Leone when President Anes by Koroma. In flagship title where he began with, he said, let we turn Sierra Leone into a business. Fine. He runs Sierra Leone as a business entity. At the end of the day, he eats the profits alone. And he not only eats the profits alone, he eats the capital again where he start the whole business. It left the economy in what? In austerity. President Bill came with all the manifestos. He put them on the table. We all hear it. And we don't see him say he don't succeed in doing all of those manifestos. And now, what's it with? In 2021, President Bill say accelerated development, inclusive development. So meaning it don't already do the manifesto done, it don't done now it accelerates in terms of development, include everybody into that development day. Now, right now they go on. So when the APC there's so much frustration these days. We all know their frustration. Their frustration is that they not be ever want for the President Bill succeed by a manifesto. They don't try all kind of way in every sector. They don't try for block the man in good work, like electricity that they send their boys them for go take the cable, destroy all the, the electrical things around the city of Freetown and even around Sierra Leone. But then still not succeed. President Bill still keep on moving, So it's a shame for later man they can sit down on the media and begin to talk them. So I will stop here for the next speaker.
Thank you very much, Musa Bibi, for that brilliant statement. Sierra Leoneans, this is not SLPP weekly news. You just don't listen to what Musa Bibi talk, that, APC, they're full of lies. Not everything that they do is just propaganda. But one thing I want we understand, when APC be in power, they do beaucoup things them way will not be the expect. When we talk about the justice system, we talk about the human capital development system. Everything be actually be rotten. But now, what they are they try for here is before APC come to power, they promise Sierra Leoneans say, like not they can salon. They say Pakaba don't fail, the country, SLPP don't fail, then one car with light. That they call, they say we get Kaba Tiger. Now, Kaba Tiger, but then they promise where they be say priority by the manifesto, that not being electricity. Second bit, agriculture. Before you come to third and fourth, where they talk about health care, and they talk about the fourth one, the last one was education. But me and you see how these people there, when they're in a power, education will not be valuable. Now, I mean, nobody know able to debate or debunk President Bill in free quality education with a counts. Now, when somebody is an evil person, somebody get bad that for somebody, somebody hate progress, you realize, understand, that they become blind to the truth. And this don't happen to the APC. So the guy we call himself Doctor of Togri, when I remember maybe call and say Doctor of Togri, because at the same man I be organizing talks them to go na Konadogo district to go destabilize the election we be did it be the governor we talks them when they go to go disrupt that election, at the end of the day they let them free. It can't go on media, it begin talk, but at the end of the day before the honorable PRO get Lahai Lawrence Lima, a debunker and carry the factual on board. So these are men when they're not credible. But now Sierra Leoneans, President Bio, before a kind of power, he promised Sierra Leoneans say education. It said in priority that free quality education. The whole Sierra Leone down to the APC or the Tamatis couple, then all say in order for possible. That was his priority. Now, let's compare a contract. President Biot said that they make sure they give free quality education. People then say how it get for do how it go manage do that. The first 3 months, President Biot launch them. People then say that joke. We see how all the APC then galvanize together. They begin to debunk this government. They talk beaucoup rotorata. But President Biot proved them wrong. It makes Sierra Leoneans, we picking them, we sisters them, we women them, they get free quality education. That was priority in his manifesto. That means that President Biot in 4 years, what he promised it gives Sierra Leonean education, free quality education. From the day where he uttered that statement, the day he take power, Sierra Leoneans then they go school, they know they pay Dundu 1 cent, 1 block, they know they pay. The mami then where be in a village where they go sell jagato, sell pepper, sell pamai to save them, to pay for them picking a school fee. Today, they happy so. That money where they use to they go suffer for them they put together to pay them picking a school fee. That money now they use and utilize now to do different things with them. Now, and as by Chroma promise Sierra Leoneans say the APC, they say they will give Sierra Leone electricity. But then, the day when they come on a power, and the day blackout come out. And when the light where they begin that time, they say, now be Christmas light, not to all sides begin light. Before I give Madam Tenepaka, I want Sierra Leone to understand the priority of APC manifesto. If SLPP were that not to be with priority, electricity was not a priority. But because President Bio care for Sierra Leone and not say the technology is the way they carry it, the innovation the way they carry it, you know they do without light. And the APC, they don't come and lie say that they give electricity to Sierra Leoneans then. We are in the on-sit Pakaba just because they say they will count light, which of course they not count. Places then they inside Sierra Leone, where more than 150 years they not see light. Places then they inside Sierra Leone, where one day they not see light go come there. Everybody with them one line they migrate na Freetown. And at the end of the day, that made the population density in Freetown it become more higher, overcrowded, because everybody if you see without Freetown, other part of Salon, Nanati. President Bironka, it don't change that dimension. Now may it take the development from down all the way up. So, but then, Madam Tenepaka, I come back to you. On promise made and promise kept. Then you see, and as by APC, you see APC them the promise, the campaign promise when have been priority, now be electricity, and we now as free education. But you see that guy sit down and say, "You don't see nothing." So it's really, really sad, Sierra Leone. Yes, Madam.
I dey break her down in three sides. First and foremost, President Bio can free quality education, because President Bio knows say education na the key to success. And especially when the educational system it don't go down, and when people are not educated in community, it hard for brain development, because that their mind we don't stuck, they be don't brainwash them, they not even know things they happen outside war, anything way they bring to them because they are being brainwashed. Anything we bring to them, it go hard for changing their mind. So he decide for bringing education, so that the young generations the way they can now, then go be a better generation for tomorrow. Because the one the way they don't born just after the war with EPCB don't carry power, you know get no good message for give them, na propaganda they give them. So therefore, His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Madabio, he launched the free quality education and school feeding program where they go on. People that don't can testify say the amount of school fees so they pay, they're not able to pay again. And President Biono Duan for say I can't do tomorrow na vote for me back. Yes, when he see a particular government don't come and they bring good things there, you go decide for vote for them. But he do and it say I know they do this because I they can for can campaign to now. I they do and because me a responsible government, now me right and responsibility for make sure say picking them go school, for make sure say I bring light, for make sure say then get clean water, then make sure say when I get good roads. These are the 4 things then and health 5 where they bring tangible development into country. And number 6 na security. So in that process, President Bio launched the free quality education where they go on up to now. Some man be deny say it not they happen, but it don't happen. Now they say they not see and they not go see because they're already politically blind. Because the money the way they don't thief, they don't ship and give them picking, and now the money don't go down, then they fell that way back for can't thief. Then the second one, President Bio make sure see he organize a conference for national cohesion where they all for meet for Sidon. You know, Mr. Way they in opposition, you know, for participate in government development. No. Now, Salon don't see opposition where government they bring tangible development into the community, then they destroy them. For example, when late Pakaba be left government where APC come, they be there at is everything be there around there. For example, Pakaba now initiate the road construction inside Sierra Leone through the Kuwait Fund, the World Bank, African Development Bank, Islamic Development Bank, and the European Union. A bring that project come 9/11 for the Korobondo Blama Jendena Ferry Road to the south. It bring the Makeni Kamakuye Road to the north, Kurubola Kabala axis, and the Manshaka Makeni Road in the north. Enough funding be there for the road then. Then it also come with the Bo Kenema Road, Kenema Kwedu Road, Makeni Matutuka Road. It also come with the Matutuka Road, Kwedu Road, and the Bere Junction, Pamlap Road, the Songo Moyamba Road, and the Moyamba Junction Road. All down they be there inside that budget the Pakaba Lefa, where APC then can they meet that money, the full one they not even touch am. They begin cause. They be there in power, why they not start am, but the money been there. They can't sit down, they eat that money down. They begin run be a late Gaddafi for go bigger now. For can down their road then. And that make una see they be start their road and this most of the road and they not even touch her. In fact, they get the audacity. The former sacked vice president Sansumana, it go inside Kenema, it's map day, it talks say if Kenema they not vote for them, they not go make roads for them. That is totally wrong. Now the rights of the people then forget a quality road, access road to them, because road they bring development can. They not agree for touch Kenema. They say because Kenema not the votes for them. They not agree for touch Moyamba Junction. The southeast they not touch no road they. They say because they not the vote for them. They marginalize the southeast. Even the northern part of Sierra Leone, where inside Makeni na there and Eskroma come out, they sit down they shape that money. Because if them be left them work then they in the pipeline or them be touched there, where President Bio don't cancel enough for the launch. Law left that side there. The electricity, light, na the most essential thing inside community, and na the right of the people then forget electricity, so that that go attract business people then from different countries for come. Any society will not get a full electricity for attract businesses, then factories, then they not go come. President Bill don't make sure say it go electrify the entire country before in first time they done. We don't see that one day. It don't take light. Now the northern part of Sierra Leone, outside the international airport day, a whole councillor organize a committee where they go and cut cable there. The clear evidence now where the careful bull on people then go put bon swear before it can forward the answer say now in the door where they want arrested it disappear. We don't see inside Freetown the cable cutting. We don't see they don't go Moyamba, they don't go cut cable, but the one we go for go initiate down there in Moyamba for more than time and they know they go Moyamba again. We don't see the cable cutting, they don't go some parts of Bo, but then they will not even see them at police station. Because na Bo then they go try. Yana yo na ya moto. Kenema, they no go ever near Kenema for cut cable. Na that make na they the headquarter day. The cable pass from Cote d'Ivoire. When that lights they come, we see Brass Spider go organize meeting. Woulda Ribonka, na Sylvia Olainka blinding. Na tell and say he say they lie. Not so you can with that project. Na Pakababi can with time be there na the pipeline. Then you know able complete them. President Bio don't complete them. We side credit due for the people then low gear. President Bio don't do it. Then when it comes to the religious affairs under the social welfare, this na the government will look the religious people committee then inside salon. Then take them, go na U building. They say then they care then go Hajj. At the end of the day, they not care then go nowhere. President Bill, when the people then they go Hajj, if they escort them, if they make sure say the Minister of Social Welfare, Madam Benu Dasama, if they dey inside Saudi Arabia, inside Makkah, then they go organize accommodation for them, then they organize meal for them. Even the Vice President be get for join that convoy they for go. With in deputy Mohammed Kella, they all go inside Hajj, inside Mecca, then then receive the people them. When they come back, President Bill they make sure say if they provide buses, let them go now then different part of the country outside and come on, then people they welcome them. Then we come again to the health system. President Bio, the first minister tell the people then say, in go make sure say all the 190 chiefdoms there forget a hospital. That project then they don't start. President Bio the big schools them. Then roads construction there. They not touch the Moyamba. Now President Bio na end up build that Moyamba road. Then that road Sifunk road, it don't they make the bridge down, it is done. Then Aneskoma in your place safe. When I did they cross every day for go inside Makeni, the Magbere Bridge, President Bio, na end up bila. Shame upon them. They don't shame, now make them say they not see nothing now. They make account to the hospital. Because that project we don't delay, President Bio don't appoint another Minister of Health. So, but what he don't do now? He don't begin to take more by hospital, so people there. Where then say one day where them board, they no ever see an salon. So President Bill, because he study na overseas, he see what they happen na overseas. If they try for match up with the other country, try for catch up with other country there. Now when somebody sick, because the ambulance drivers are not trained nurses, sometimes when they care people then go, they know they check their heart rate. Somebody they certain sickness the way they get. If una not checking heart rate, una put her inside ambulance and bad roads then they under. Possibility they for let die on the way. So now they don't take the mobile hospital. Now the people then do what? Then bosses then they. Then when it comes to transportation, it makes sure say then school picking away they go school. Transport less for them. It bring buses there with the minister of transport. It bring them buses there. Them buses then they run a salon. Then bosses then they run a salon. When it comes to national cohesion, we already don't see. Not to say we don't get political material though. They don't get meeting with them. They don't call them at the House of Parliament. They don't tell them say this government now una government. Now me they elect as a president, but now all work as one country. Any idea we una get una bring and come. Now it take palo content it bring and come. The time where the COVID-19 don't just start. That COVID-19 when it starts, when the Roman come, President Bio make sure say he shut down all the borders there. He put all the necessities there in place under the Ministry of Health for make sure say they combat that thing. They set up NACOVAC. Somebody been there when at the Deputy Minister of Information, now at the head of NACOVAC. They even bring Alpha Can from the APC for can join. Then they bring Palo Conte. Now based on that Palo Conte thing say don't get access to the State House. They go dress himself, he take gun. They say they go kill President Bio. Then they catch day. Then are the things then with President Bio don't they do. Under the same national cohesion, they don't find out say and Escoma with the other groups there. They don't want for encourage, they don't want for come on board. For see how they go give advice. Or we sign at the other areas that we don't left, where the president for the touch day, they not agree for do it. So it's the President Bio don't do. He don't appoint number 11 from Poloko. Not to say we don't get political materials then. Slpp the line along. What way they are going one go participate in one way or the other. But it bring and can on board so that it go see how the northern parts of Sierra Leone then go able to get the young people then involved into this project. Then now we'll talk about the agriculture now. Then sit down the holla say, we want turkey, we want what it safe. People they don't come, we want can plant yes na tomabone. But they don't say let President Bio give them the place for 100 years then go do that project. President Bio na somebody who is smart too. He know say in time of office one day he go accommodate. He no want mortgage in country to people there for 100 years. Then they can't plant the body. Native people they know they enjoy. Then they take the food they can go now overseas. What's the President Bio talk? The kind agreement where they want for can make for tomabone. President Bio say no. This tomabone rice, the native people of Sierra Leone go able grow the rice for themselves, then feed themselves, we sell begin import rice to other places. Salon be the same rice in other country. So this project, I know they can't sign a contract because I want let tomabone kick up. Tomorrow I regret it. I left me people there. Like what the APC do, they go sign 100 years contract now wataki. So President Bioti don't do. He don't bring a lot of agricultural machineries, them tractors. The one the way they turn dirty, One day the way they plant, they don't give them. Then he talked to the MPs, then the member of parliament there. He say, let we do farming. Each MP for make farm na in your area so that we go able for combat the food crisis na salon. But now everybody wey do the cleaner young people there. President Bio angry will be tell na bike riding. Bike riding will be done one day long ago say bike riding get for bring hunger strike na salon. Because after the war, whether they be 50, 60, 70, some of them after the war we don pass 22 years now. Whether be 50, it don 72. That strength we be get for go na farm for go plant, e no dey go plant again. Where are the young people? Inside the northern part of Sierra Leone, the young people then they very close to the city. Wetin dem do? 70% don move into the city. They are bike riders. They know they make farm. If they find out something, let nobody not take a different way. If they look at the east and the southern part of Salon, the young people then they ride back, but then they still make farm. You go inside Kalang district, then they do cocoa farm, then they do coffee farm, then they plant. You know they see any young man at that part of the country, they map say today they young, hey President Bio can feed you. Because they know say when they ride that bike, the money where they raise, now for go invest that into their family. If they see young people, then at them parts of the country, then get their own farm. But brothers, the way they very close to the city. What no more they depend on Togri. Then go take them, they bring them can demonstrate bien Samora there. So when President Bio don't come with this national peace and cohesion, the APC say they no go accept and go make sure say this country is a restless place, scared business people then away so that they no go able come in for can invest in this country. Yeah? Then go punish this government, then go do this, then go do that. What's in they do? When they invite the anti-corruption, then the number 5 thing where they put every country the high corruption. President Bio make sure say he set up a commission of inquiry for minimize the corruption inside Salon. Because any country will highly corrupt, one, una go ever remain for the borrow money outside from people there for development. If una able raise una own fund and get una own GDP stable, una the final say the inflation dey less. But once high corrupt institution don dey, it go hard for let that country they develop. So what can happen? When President Bio set up the anti-corruption, as they see don't take power, now they begin like, oh, you don't circle, President Bio left everybody there. So then when they inside the system, then dirty the water, everything come to Slpp because now Slpp get the seats of government. But whether then they work now that system, Slpp not be able to root them come out, then they still continue for dirty the water. We recently see where then come Auditor General, one day audits APC. But when it comes to President Bio then, you see what happened with the city mayor, the corrupt activities there, he not able give report on that. He just go compile the document and they say bring a kind of parliament. Because if they compile them documents there, we say in party we don't go out, be put and they tell them for do, now they do. Instead of it take the document to parliament, let them go into they do. It just they can make press statement, press release, then president say council can check them documents there, then can check and they catch. Waiting we not include. Because in they not the system, but if they work with them on the outside, then pick them up. Then they bring issue come. So the anti-corruption we set up, they don't win the MCC award for anti-corruption. If you look at the MCC award anti-corruption, where they don't win, na free where the president don't win. If you look at the index tables, the way they put there, the only gray area still na the security sector. So in this case, me a great president Bio 80%. He don't touch every area inside in manifesto. Every area inside in manifesto. When it comes to university, he offer a grant under free quality education to university students then we want for study engineer and other areas there. They encourage more of the women there for car inside. Then we'll look at the social welfare, children and gender affairs. In wealth launch, hands off my girls, where it be say rape. Now one of the key issues then as I know after the war, because during the war people be dey use excuse for rape. Madam Fatima Bio launch the Hands Off My Girls project, and we all see how dem dey catch people there. Then they catch people. See, so they continue. In fact, Parliament refuse say all the business wey president don submit to them for make sure say rape na a serious crime. Anybody wey commit am for go prison. No, e not justifiable. No sign no dey na any society where they allow man for the go and rape women, especially the underage pikin. The teenage pregnancy, they try for tackle that teenage pregnancy. In woman they provide the school party for school pikin, because during the menstrual period, not so everybody they get access to pad them. Even Australia, when an advanced country na we get her. We get the projects then na or the Guinness schools them. Then inside the free quality education, people that be don't make sure say when they pikin and get belle, that's the end of their education. The minister be there Minister of Education will later become a Prime Minister, Julia Gillard, be launched that project in a school. President Bio also don't launch the same in a school. He say in order to encourage you for let go get belle in the street. But if you don't get belle, that not for prevent you say you know they go school. When you don't born you pikin, you for able go school. And those are the things in a community where we are going to integrate people them, because people then get certain situations that beyond their control. So if they fall short in that area, that don't mean say we are not for empower them. We try for empower them young girls, then encourage them for go school. So those are the things what President Bio don't do. They are in shock, they are in denial, or the day after, then they pass kitty, they say, then they come back. They want dance to the big boys. Then what you see now in Akoya, now violence now they want embark on. Today, they call on all the religious leaders in a salon. The Council of Churches, when I sit down they watch, they don't care militia, then go Nakoya election. The Creole Association, when they watch, they don't care militias, then go Nakoya. For the Kole Yumkela inside House of Parliament as an opposition leader for NGC party. You see, don't say them care militia, then go Nakoya, then they parade them. C4C, when I see who side then they parade militias and Nakoya when they see them. All them Tamatis Cups political party there, when I see who side then care militia, then go Nakoya, then they parade them. So all the Muslim association in Sierra Leone, una the imam then this na first month under una watch. Under una watch when they see that they go parade militias in Nakoya, the whole world we don't hear you. But the day they hear one gunshot, would they pull militia inside the southeast? So una die, una not the good go again. And it's how you hear one gunshot, gunshot, would they turn it to dust? Now they don't start. Una no hala too. Yunkela, you see they watch, then they parade militia there. You not ready for go European Union so you not ready for go UN so you think say now you want go be don't go UN. The day they give one gunshot, it whether na the north, any part of Salon, yanda they turn to dust. We are well prepared. We ready level 8. We don't increase them to level 10. The militias that we don't parade, we don't hold word. Now hinga no man na go. Kamajo we dey intact. We sit down pa we we dey wait. Though they give one gunshot. Make I give una one warning today. If una think say President Bio, una go can pull am inside in seats under disrespect, in order for work. Hey, that idea una be don't put inside people they hate, say we them go vote them for chase them votes. It don't done. Music of politics, it don't done. You will vote for President Bio. President Bio, Salo not to come in this country. President Bio not get one bag rest for can left now you don't want. You not get money where they shape give people them for the day. You need for go work hard for grow wetin they eat. Boku land in a salon go grow wetin they eat. Not so because you don't go cast vote. President Bio na get for can left one bag rest now you do. Not that one bag rest politics you don't do. Everybody for engage yourself. You for work, you for learn for grow wetin they eat. Then politics they don't do as alone. Politics of music don't do as alone. Under una watch all the religious council as alone. na dey una dey sit down 24/7 dem dey cause president Bio in mama na that country. Una no one day whole meeting say and condemn the acts dem dey. Una dey see the main opposition leader wey dem say by election dey today, then they go there, then they cause people them, then they wound people them. Electricity wey dem dey connect na the city, then they cut them cable them. I be don advise una anybody wey una cage na the city una shame am. So to the House of Parliament, una sit down militia then they parade na koya. Who no dey afraid o, then they come. Who no dey afraid o, them men dey will get for roast them. We no need tribal war na salon. We are interrelated, interconnected, intermarriages then dey. We no wan see that na salon. But if una initiator, APC, and Escoma, because na that don dey put inside the young people dem head, you are more than welcome. We go endorse una. If do clean na salon, woulda left na left, woulda go na go. We no want that na salon. And we know they encourage that na salon. But if una say na that una dey embark on, you dey left na salon, you dey pay somebody else na oversee every day. Hey, we dey kill them and then we go roast them. We don't prepare the banda down for una. As una cancel na dey now una dey go there. Una dey talk like say the Mendes are stupid peoples. We not to fool them. We number Iboku. We are highly educated. God we know say we get good at now make all the major minerals they put in our area, so that when people then come on at the other parts of the country, we they embrace them and then self can. We got so many different tribes inside Kenema and Bo, Kono, all they set up them business there. If them minerals then they God be send everything to una, so una before don't bring that tribal settlements in that country, una divide small salon, una not before allow we for good day. More kanji when a day the roots I come out, una get mind una go sit down. Samora or John Ciceo and Escoma. Then go turn that company they turn to them, you then sell them to themselves, then buy and then sell them to themselves. Then Mokanji they make all the roads and they not reach Mokanji. What's the biggest revenue they come out? They not make the road day. They say because na many people then they we don't see una. Hey, una try back also una the course. Be me president. Be nothing not they make you come up here now. Would they be na and we go defend that to the last. For una kiss it down. And una don't talk for SLPP not go una Nazi. Before SLPP they come, we already get what you they eat. We already get what you they do. So now we right and responsibility because we believe in President Bill for let vote for him. We not vote for him for go chase who votes. Who say they cast votes. And no one they go meet any MP say I don't vote for you. What you get for give me. I get what they do while they survive. I no need for chase me vote na salon. 2023 Papa God spare me life. December salam alaikum ade inside salon till election done. We go campaign back for President Bill. Now right and responsibility. As long as we believe in the SLPP, we go support with SLPP. Now we culture, now we believe, now they born win. Now they will meet with people that will ready for support SLPP. We not go ever come up being President Julius Maada Bio. President Julius Maada Bio in time done self ego. We go support the surrounding people's party because that's where we belong. So I go left her now for the next speaker. So una where they initiate war, we no want war na salon, but nobody not afraid war. Adesa me full combat.
That was the powerful, strong voice of Madam Tenek Baka, the Iron Lady. I don't speak. If you just join with this na SLPP Weekly News. You know, Madam Tenek Baka hit boku things then. You know, as the grassroots mama, the woman will team up strong for let that country go before. We don't see propaganda there, they don't boku. Lie don't boku. We don't see, say, APC, since President Bill kind of power, they're not able to do anything so far. We were able to transform the living who of boku of them bobo them, where they pass around now, they cause mommy cause, where they send them for letting them go cause trouble. President Bioka with the quality education for letting them go to school. Even a car with under the free quality education, Madam Tenek Baka talk about a radical inclusion. We are in woman where you get belly, you go now school. We are in now they don't build school where you picking you get. If you get belly, you born you picking, you go able left you picking day, go get an aya with the color like daycare. We are in you picking go day, you go school, let you set your future. it will grow. Then you picking certain feature will grow. But we don't understand, say, but good things that we President Bio they do, the APC, since they say oppositions, they just need to oppose, they just need to cow lie. And then say they want to use the media to intimidate this government and to intimidate Sierra Leoneans there. Lie. Just like in those days, in the 70s, when they look like they kill animal blood, they share the blood, waste the blood, they say, Motaman don't die, this don't die. This is the strategy of APC. But now, Madam Tenet Baka, before I go to Musa VB, anyway, before I say anything, DJ Force will deal with me. I try for get her, able get her, but due to technical reason, in order for deal with me today. So, but current affairs, it go deal with we. Now, before I go to Musa VB, Madam Tenet Baka talk about key things there. So I want to showcase some of them key things there. Let us see what it with me. Because when APC be in a power, they're not able to give we nothing. Don't they're not able to do. But now let's just see some key issues there where I believe say a matter for us see. Now, this now one of the showcase here. Who na the council.
Good afternoon, Sierra Leoneans. Good afternoon, everybody. Today, the 7th June 2021. Me na Fufana. We there today, me and Kuroma SLPP of the GLM block. We there today na the most talk about project when na the bakery project where President Bio be launched. We there now na the field with the Minister of Trade and in deputy with the Managing Director, Mr. Barr. We don't come Sierra Leoneans and for can show now a real thing waiting they go on. This is not a capital project, this is not a big project, this is not a factory. Not so there a fast bakery the only they talk about, this is not a factory. Yeah, now the factory section, this is where the points pass. Now the factory section is where you forget the baking equipment then. The baking equipment then are machine them, sophisticated machine, electrical machine them, where therefore then are this particular section where they see the Turkish can they operate now.
Now, when I don't see that, that's not the bakery. With the show when I don't think and as by Kruma, he's the richest man in Sierra Leone. But upon all the money he get, he not able build one factory. No of them ministers then will able show say they able make one pepper garden for people there, for citizens there, for them the benefit on them. There is nothing absolutely for APC could show say within the 4 years life in opposition. They're not able to do anything.
11 years. 11 years.
So, I mean, 4 years opposition. 4 years, just 4 years. They're not able to be a 4-year opposition. We be there 11 good years in opposition. Yeah. But still, matter be they do extremely well. We be they do extremely well. But then for 4 years in opposition, they're not able. Yeah. They don't prove them. Now, we come back to another issue where Madam Tenet Baka talk about the hands of our girls. We see how the woman then now in that country they don't protect her because of President Bio in hands of our girl project and give Madam Fatima Bio for a showcase. We don't see how women they don't value in that country now. Yeah, before not to so it be there. We don't see say but good things then this government they can do. But however, opposition are opposition. But Madam Tenet talk about hands of our girls. So I want to tell you now some of the challenges that we will face and what we decide also to see how best we will protect the woman then through Madam First Lady. And it's all over the whole country, So now listen to this one again.
The first development what we focus on, we begin their own life and their own development. They begin in Abuja, then they get there, and that's not for Islamic ways. Because even in the Bible, God said, you know for fornicate and you know for commit adultery. When you begin come back to the house, now for check you begin and know what you don't do. Not trust human being today with you begin. We get good people then, but the small bad people that what we get then too powerful because evil always we fight until the good people they say we've had enough. And I believe say hands up our girl, they tell the bad people they say we don't had enough now.
No matter the religion, no matter the
Excellency, I give the assurance say that the South and Mecca now run to Kujehu. When once they don't agree, and indeed they don't agree, then at the door immediate, they will put hand on you, and we will make sure say we give every support to this campaign.
let them be who that stand for being in life.
When they talk to we teachers say, no teacher no get rights for give Pikin you telephone number and call Pikin after 4 o'clock when don't come out to your school. The moment Pikin come out of the school, you know to your responsibility again. If Pikin they get mama, they get papa. Now teachers they call school Pikin 10 o'clock na net. What you dey pa? Now you business.
Let them be who that stand for being in life.
We the women of Kujehu district, we for team up strong. Let we team up strong. Let we tell you Oja for first this thing or so. Hands up our girls. Clear. Una the money them. We are one with one for pushing. We paramount chiefs them. We are already the power. We are like custodians inside our chiefdom. We are pushing before.
No matter the religion, no matter the tradition.
All the young people, if the mommy they sit down, the parents sit down, like all the young people, they go through this. If they not die, they become a dropout. Now, una self una get for blame. You cannot blame anybody for your own children.
Take your hands off her, girl.
Hey, mama, when they check in bikini phone, whether you know in bikini activities that are their phone. How many mama, when you see you picking a certain phone, whether so you buy a for them, when you then ask them, say, who's how you pull this phone? How many papa they see somebody they go rent motor car, you can't pack her now, the light on and say, I get the motor car. When you can see one on the house, una hand over una bikini restaurant. How many of una actually they check on this man for Sabina, which kind man? You don't know if that man where they won't give you picking a pedophile, or that man is a killer. You ready for working 14, 15-year-old picking?
You know, this is some of the showcase and what they show now. Madam Tenet Pakabi the highlight. So, beaucoup of the things that we talk with the counter. But it's really painful to see the rotting system where Marabiu can take from Anes by Kroma and the APC. They run the country for 11 good years. They left the country into austerity measure. We begin them, they not be to protect them. Now, how then got begin them? Way they see so now Fatima come a team up strong. It is with the support of in man. They educate who begin them for letting them not take advantage on them. When APC be there, we begin them, woman them, they be they marginalize them. They use telephone them to fool them and pour them, give them better. This your own life, they don't know. You know the go school, you get a picture, don't well. We don't see, say, even the education minister, when Mikhail Ba in your Pekin, he give in your Pekin to Anes by Kroma. He sell in your Pekin to Anes by Kroma for let Anes by Kroma make an education minister. And what is the education where they do in that country? Today? Nothing. But I don't expect nothing from for let them do inside education because per the manifesto, now be the last one. Now be the number 4. Then your manifesto priority was light, but the light said they know you would do. So this is it. But however, Musa Bibi just listen to Chairlady in analysis, and you don't see some of the things that were showcased based on analysis. What thing are you on take on President Bio? In beaucoup things that we don't do, what APC they say they don't see nothing.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to talk about the woman them. We woman them. You know, we for a very long time. Sierra Leone or the government of Anes by Kroma, we don't sideline them, that they are not important. But we don't see the kind of things and way they don't do of late. First of all, before I want to go further, I want to talk about the appointment of very two important women there recently in where it happened as Sierra Leone. First of all, now the first lady. We all know say the first lady is a part of the the UNITA. Now an advisory body. Now the UNITA where now Division for Multilateral Diplomacy of United Nations Institution for Training and Research. That position, the way they give you, must not say now where you don't continuously, they do extremely well, now it will make them consider you. And this for the very first time, now we ever see First Lady now Sierra Leone get that kind of position today. So meaning woman they go before extremely internationally na Sierra Leone. The second one I want to recommend also Matthias Samba, where they call her now the criminal justice system. That may not ever happen as Sierra Leone. But under President Bio, that may it happen. So meaning President Bio don't give woman them so much power. What it be say now, even we demand the self now, would they respect women there because we know say women can do what men can do. President Bio proved that one day. For say we mama them, we sister them, we auntie them, not to only kitchen them for day, but they can go internationally. Since President Bio can have power, we don't see some of the manifestation of, for free, women from the bondage of raping, where you see them go sit a whole court for dandy. They sit a whole court that when you touch Peking, you rape them. You touch people Peking where they're underage, you they go sit on our court. Let we take a precedence of Kamarimba. The APC be they encourage, let's tell people they want it. During the time of APC, the regime of Anes by Kroma, every weekend, like Friday, you go just see Moscada and they pass. Now the highway. They go now McKinney. And then Motokada and the way you be they see where they pass, even though they get tilted glasses, when they could see inside the motor. But now we sister them, they call them petito them picking them off from 12 years, then 14 years, then 13, 15, 16 years on the age picking them. Now them they go with, they go and join Anes by Koma in your own place. So through by that, we go realize the government of Anes by Koma not be careful woman them, they not careful with picking their education them, they not careful with mama them, they not careful respect women them. But President Bio don't make at least they let today we happy because why we happy? You know go just grab one rare boy just grab na PZ, you go slap woman, you go hold him, you rape him, you do all kinds of things, you abuse him. Now that system they don't less inside salon. You mistake one, I believe so you will go spend a very long time na prison. Like what camera they go through now. And the second thing where I want to talk about, especially in the international relationship where President Bio don't open inside Sierra Leone, we will not ever they see them kind of thing. Now, the contribution them where Salon don't do now United Nations is of too much. Now I make some time and they way you go see APC supporters and they say even international award they don't like President Bio. Even the una come on, una they see what's in the happen, but una eyes and una they turn them blind because Anes by Koma and all these people where they not want for less salon go before they tell una the very wrong thing about what's in the happen, and they're not able to give una education. most of una no able go for education because APC deprive una with education from the time of Papa Sheki. They be prefer for send una na Nigeria for go study about Ariobo and Okwoje. When we say dialect today, most of una they na Makeni, na them parts in the una they go na bush, una say una na Woje, una na Ariobo them, una na this, una able speak that Ariobo language because Ariobo language it come up from the Yorubas, from Nigeria. We be they see whether be they take with brothers instead of sending them to university, they send them to Nigeria for go learn Ariobo language no more. When we say dialect today, that thing they still they affect that country because anything will affect individual in that country, it affect we all. Anything will affect group of people, it affect lots of people there in that country. I don't say now a whole district, it don't affect a lot. And if una check the in terms of academic, una go realize say all the APC Agbagba the way that they make name dialect today, most of them are Boka Kwa they go educate, including Samura Kamara where they claim say in a centered was ago, we're not to centered was ago now UCC they attend. So how it become Edwardian, nobody knows. But not so that they count. That they just manifesto and say, we the people from Southeast, what we believe in now education. That's all we believe in. We people that not teach we any other thing. What did they teach we? If you don't go school, you don't learn book, you don't get for makeup. Now you get for the BN you compete you they big. Now that's then now the first thing that one day when they tell me as they grow up, as they born you they get sense. Now that then they tell you. You papa, you mama, it go tell you say, no follow me go na farm. Go na school. When you come on school, you can't meet me in a farm because we value education. But the APC government, not ever want for let the people the way they support the APC. Because APC don't take and say that particular APC party now for the Northerners now for the for too many people there. It's a lie. Now lie and the lie powder. In fact, Timini man not ever be a flag bearer inside APC. Now lie. APC we all know say from Papa Shekin time we know say from Shekin and Momo Eki Momo na Diba. When Momoka, Usa it come out, Uda can they again. Okay, we don't get head of state, they will not they condemn. Then Anes by Kuma, Alimba. Not supposed to say me I they talk about tribalism, but I want for little Timini brother, they made it wise because they don't say whether they stupid. As Alpha Kai tell Una many times, people they don't come, say brother, they don't tell Una. They say that this APC business. When una they see, we see what Anes by Koma do. But how you go take a headquarter from Potloko, you go to na Bombali district. Then you take the Bombali district, you divide them into two. You add to Bombali district. You avoid a Potloko. Where we say Potloko, now are the head of the APC in terms of history and everything. In fact, APC they get one of the highest votes. Come out na Potloko. Una sideline the people there. Then una the stupid them as if now una get this party. Too many people then now una get this party, but una not they take too many man make a flag bearer. When Anes by Koma one come on, who they go take? Not to in company Libaman Samura Kamara, it go take her and make her as a flag bearer, even though they be get potential people they like Alpha Kande. It not consider people they like the one and they because now a cult. The cult is that Unale will not ever give flag bearership to any Timini person or any other tribe. It will only be with the Limba people. And that's very bad. And today they tell Timini people they say, now when they go to now before this party, they send una picking them. For men and go fight, men and die for APC party. At the end of the day, they don't get nothing whether they give whether they offer una when a good thing. If you not be local, you not be limba, na lie. Yeah. So I want for let me tell me people then today say let nobody not tell you say go fight against Southeasterners because then na Mende and Mende man they against Miniman. Now so the system they now Sheki we don't build that thing from time memorial. It don't put on the mind say now so if they we they rule the APC government, then we they use the Timini people then for let them fight for we made the cost money cost them for we. Yeah, Silver Blinding talk that same thing they. So una let we be wise, let we come together as one. You be Timini man, you be Mende man, no becoming a Mende. I know they like anybody. And when this government don't come, this SLPP government don't come, I let you be Mende man where it be say if that Mende man they support APC, say, because we get Mende man where they support APC. But if every day that they ring and we say they get for roast sweet and eat sweet, it then we mind say, but if that man they come, I no go left sit down, they go kill me, oh mama, they kill me, own brother, they roast me, own picking. What you wanna go expect for let we do? We they defend we family them. And that one day I will tell una say, if una not believe una ask from Mali Empire. The Mende people, we are warrior. And when you see the Mende people, now we are the people in the origin of Mansa Musa. Now we make a rise up in terms of war, in terms of conquer. Now and when will people then ready for common inside Mali? They begin conquer from town, district until most of them rest inside Sierra Leone and Liberia and surrounding, including the Mandingo people. When I read history, we are warriors then. But we know they talk too much. We know they offend nobody. We know they start anything when a bad way for say that for bring destruction to any other person. But if you come, you can't kill me, your mama. You kill me, your picking. You want to side me there. You do everything. Now, if you try that one day, if I defend myself, I go make sure say Nazi, even ants, left. Now you host. So when I we left them thing there and make could try for put together and focus on what President Bill they do for Sierra Leone, because President Bill they do extremely well. International body they recognize them for the good things that what you do. When you see they take President Bill, they make him as the head of even ECOWAS. Yeah, President Bill. Let we talk about the G7 plus. Most of Ina don't even know where they say G7 plus. Or let we put the idea of the SDG 16 plus. Those are development the way they initiated and come up from President Bill. President Bill is the most educated president inside Sierra Leone ever. This not to Samura Kamara where say long and go Google internet or read about a PhD. When you Google, you know the anything. You don't go see anything. You don't get no PhD. You don't get no qualification from Bangkok. But that's not another case. We'll go address that one day. For that in fake PhD, where up to now, able to produce an parliament it up to now 2 appointments, bring you PhD. You cannot bring PhD. What is going on with you? What is the fact? Let's come together as reunion. Parliamentarians, una do una duty. If somebody not agree for present in degree or in PhD, you no need for take some certain positions. Because degree is not something, everything they online. If you don't go to certain university, you name your student number, your date of birth, una enter in the common at the whole computer. Not a thing where somebody go say, me picking they keep me PhD in London. In all way they call or be university they keep me PhD. It go be online. So I will stop here for now.
Thank you very much. Before I give Madam Tenet Baka, you utter some certain things that were very important. And I want to let people to understand. People talk about the tribalistic things where APC think that tribal card they want to use to kind of power. But which of course that is not going to work. Inside SLPP, now we they give more opportunity to others. Yeah. But however, law listen small to this tribalistic man where he say it kind of power. Then from there, I give somebody way very genuine to debunk them. Then from there, Madam Tenet Baka, you open the floor.
Please. That's the difference between their own type of management and our own type of management.
Absolutely.
When they come with sincerity to the people. No one man can manage it, but if you can't say now one tribe go manage, now one region go manage, you say one do human capital development. What have you done? You sack all the one the way meet and then big jobs them. Without any intellectual assessment, competency assessment. You sack them no more. You go put wishy-washy people there into the positions. How can they perform?
That is a parable. And Madam Tenekpa can for into tell una what that song, what that warning way that guy give. But before Madam Tenekpa I give you, I want clear the other side. Let them know see not only Mende man there is hope for them. I mean, not only SLPP can give every tribe opportunity, hope inside Salon. If not lie for the team, we not listen.
The SLPP are the only party we don't ever agree. Let him man lead them. Now the only party we don't ever agree. Let him man lead them. Now the only party we don't ever make Timniman Deputy Prime Minister Kandebure. Now the only party we don't agree for the president come out inside Cambia town. That now President Alhaji Ahmad Tijan Kaba of Bulung from Cambia district. Party like this, na stranger na ya. Party like this, na stranger na ya. So where you don't need the hala say we want for be president. So tell that the good road will not be follow it. Because the road will open for all man. Naina, one country, one people. Atofin. Let me tell you now they can't holla. Let you see how Papi elect the Northwest. If you na build safe said the Northwest for there, now the governance of Sierra Leone, now who's on for day? Who's on for day? Who's on the road? The road na the new direction. One country, one people, Atofin, Afamgin.
Yes, Madam Tenekpa. Before I give Madam Joseph A. Jackson, thank you very much. I like that message. One country, one people. We are one country, one people. That's believing.
Wetin no mommy get for test Ghanaians there? I don't tell una. We mean they left na ya. I dey go na Buya Rumende, but na Rumende na there I get forget me farm na Rumende. So we get intermarriages na Salon. The one that we want for ignite tribal war na Salon, you know they work again. Say Mbangra be don't talk. The Mende and the Timini there na Uboku pass. A small Tamatis cup of tribes no go can say they can't use we. We don't know able to use we. Now they highly they against we. But because then are not a part of Salon, then they use the many people there for cover up. In order for work, tribal war not they happen na Salon. Look, somewhere they talk say President Bio don't say wishy-washy people. The older wishy-washy reach you. You physical appearance don't show say you na wishy-washy. Because we not believe in democracy. We not believe in that communist system. I make and Escoma single-handedly picked you inside Makeni, and the longest serving Mende man, Victor Fo, they tell us say in a Mende man no go head the SLPP. That's the one be do inside Makeni. Then they became a get for B2 now. After President Bill, the game of the give now. Una sleep, una scared, una wake, una no go believe. And they see one they run around, we they can, we don't get militia there. Let the militia then come. VB don't already analyze who are the Mende people. We are warriors. And we fight now with pen and paper. Tribal war is not good in any community. If we know what in tribal war they do, we know they even talk about tribalism. It's not good for any society. Now make a control now. As soon as I can talk now the Northeast. This message they go directly to the SLPP. President Bio, when APC be there in governance, they be clinch a seat inside Kalang district. We make Tambasam he lost that seat. So to Alpha Khan, the Northwest, we want a seat, a parliamentarian seat. We no go dey care development go to una dey deny we. We want a parliamentarian seat na the northern part of Sierra Leone. And may reach to the Deputy Attorney General. You come on at the north, Kabbalah, we need seats there, one of them place there. If we not disappoint with 2023 election, we don't go say development no dey go there because when we talk about national development, we know they left everybody behind. But President Bio, the by-election, Nakoya, don't give you message, a clear message. Now, if they give bike Nakoya for town chief there, Kailan forget bike for town chief there. Pujong forget bike for town chief there. Tambia forget bike for town chief there. Kenama town chief there, they forget bike. And today, Salia Bakavode, I don't endorse a music back na ya. Alek na keke una buy and gear. Una get one bike for that music because that music don't revive the people na the southeast. Because they say they don't fight for this government. But most of the development na northeast they go. Therefore, some man be don't fully hand back. But when Salia Bakavode come out, they did that message. Now make Kailan then vote overwhelmingly this by-election for the Sierra Leone People's Party. President Bio, not forget his stronghold. Not take them for granted. Return to his stronghold. Talk to the people. The development. We want to see a real fair distribution of development. Yeah. The Blama Korubondo Road, they inside the road development with Pakaba left. And that side don't become isolated. Blama na one of the isolated town there inside the eastern part of Sierra Leone. Their roads then they will once here with the Golan Tunkia. Bama Koya Road to Golan Tunkia. All them roads then they will once see made and torture. Yeah, to ma more no can dance inside Kakadebu. Even till we go begin the big Tabata money. Do you na beg me the big? For una we think say the 2023 una they embark on tribal war. Una more than welcome. Una dey beg nobody. Una dey roast we dey prepare the banda una can. Now una get for end up for go na that banda. We the Mendes we are warriors. Una go read the history of Mansa Musa. FK Boa, you will not go school. Or you will go school. Go read the West African history. Una one war. Every decent citizen in any society no wants war because people that don't work hard now oversee now, they don't they take the money then as salon. We no want see war no good. Una know. The open call on the passing. Hey, we don't get malicious then. Una see down. Come here, you lie. No they talk Makeni life matter now. They don't put militia there. We will not they pull militia. Who already una malicious there. Would they stand by the Kamajo group? Would they? Hinganoma and Aingo, the local hunters called Kamajos. Would they? Una Kanoma una go meet up with. Would they utuna inside footer? Or they pass to the watch una. One of more ye crack. Mona see. The echo una they get. Una think say we fool. We be don't already know say na they una the end. Because una no get no development for anybody. Una than the government where they in power for 11 years. United Nations funding there where they come for young people then una take cash for work. Una say una left youth farm. Say today una youth then they cry angry. Where the youth farm? Una go kill pikin and a makeni say una Kabbalah say una they pull youth farm na Kabbalah. Who say una keda youth program go? Na only God knows. Una left the body there inside Kabbalah. Una na the only people that will say Lunge no get generator. May they give them one generator na Lunge una send youth there for go fight government. And there is no brutal force like a government. Why you go challenge a government will tell you say the law na den get her. And nobody know they above the law of Sierra Leone. So the 80% when me great President Bill, the 20% left with the law and order. And when I go see President Bill, the development it cut across everywhere. Look the 34 hospitals where they don't build. Look the military barracks. wey don build for sojaman dem. I know say wey 34 don Daru get dem own. President Bio no forget Daru o. The Moa Bridge. Do you not forget Daru? The Daru soldier dey wait. The police barracks there. If you go Kington, if you go Grafton, how them buildings they don't damage, how the barracks they don't dirty. All that they na President Bio agenda. So do I would they vote back, yeah? Would they get in full chance? May complete always he get for do. But we now wanna be there 11 years now. Road. Look the hospital when your wife go lunch. If they work, in wife they work. President Bio they do your own job. In wife they go bring your own projects. Where campaign can, he can't on board. So waiting at this thing now. When I say rest done there, everything done there. Petrol done there. This now global issue. Me I gonna shopping mall. I spend 2.5 hours because I be think say maybe na dream and the dream, or I don't even know the shopping mall anymore. Things that will be they buy 250 and they go meet at 350. Vegetables that will be they buy 250 and they go meet at $66. The thing they affect everybody in the entire world. But yeah, then they plant for themselves. But una Tamatis na Guinea then they go puna. So una go plant, una land for grow, una own food for eat. The recommendation number when me get for Gito President Bio. Any food when a staple food for any society, like the country we miss don't so now, why they run this program. They know they get monopoly over that particular business day. And they appeal to you and your government the monopoly over rice una remover, because rice now is staple food. If una remove that monopoly, rice price they come down. Una give people then license them bring rice can as salon, the price go down. From APC 10 that MCC. Mami talk them picking. Now them be done they bring rice can at that country they don't benefit inside. Say them mama be they support the Rebel war na salon. So not to the one grain. Don't clean to them. Una that license they una give people then they bring risk and let risk price go down. Because this petrol crisis don't make now everything don't shoot up. The cry down too much. You not a listening president. Get down to the markets women there. Go listen to them. Go na the car wash. Go na the Okada places there. You don't do great job now that society there. You don't do well. You don't say current affairs, SLPP weekly news. Oh, na go wrong with the tell na. And I also want for appreciate where don't bring Joe Oponjo Benjamin. President Bio solo abibante so go ima. You na sui no cannot be defend company, so you already get them inside SLPP. We're glad the way don't bring an account on board for the advice you. Some of the advisor the way getting a state house put them aside. That account of that music, that song where that guy they sing. You will no say you want position or you dey in position. You for mind your language to the public. What is Samoa you talk? You say President Bio, don't go bring wishy-washy people there. Go bring one tribe people there. It sack everybody. Lara appears. Now una been put on the President Bio can not just sack out. Now the error and mistakes the way don't they do continuously, it don't they misinform the public. Now the president say it's like say not they work in the interest of the people. You get somebody at the back where they tell you what for do. So go wait first. We get other qualified people there and we go fit in that positions there as well. The meaning of that song say you were in a position. Mind the words then what you get for tell people then for tomorrow. If you don't say now one set of tribe, let that will be done. The end justify the means. But if we not wait, more judge President Bio at the ending. We not say una one Georgia at the middle of the game. We not dey gree for una. Una count militia would all bounce back. Una self go wrong. We not dey afraid nothing. Hell, nobody not scared. We not want to work, but if una bring worker, we not dey afraid. We go fight and we survive. We survive. Ma make am very clear to una today. The militias they wanna get na lie. The Kamajo will still dey intact. We know they communicate with President Bio. We know one no button for now. the work wey say they do for the country led one, but if una shake from villages they all dey stand by, we go answer una, we go echo, we no dey forget nothing. Then nobody know people who with war. Yeah, President Bio will go tell and say men left free, self-defense. Everybody in a village go defend himself. Like I tell una. But if una look at the statistics, una what they can with the tribe or una they loser. You know why? Because we got decent brothers then at the north. We got brothers and sisters then at the north of the northern part of Salon. They're not ready for joining that dirty habits they una don't they develop say tribe or they're not they join una. So now that make we go defeat una. Because we got decent brothers then at the north, northeast, northwest. We're not ready for join una. So if they join win at the southeast, we don't win the battle. And we got brothers there. We're then at the southeast. We go ready for join una. But how the number they then at Tamatis Cup number. So we will just go mass there. Outside then the one then at the northeast, northwest will join we. So when I look at the statistics, already una na failure there. Na failure there. Una they run in 4 years, una no able be inside opposition, una get 40 pan. I be tell una. I say una left Sudan president, you win una. Tell una die, una no go get over. Now una dey pass. So from that time till today, una don't get political mental disability like how DJ first talker. Now the one una they want so around. Una not even know what for do. Una go focus on better things than for do. Yeah. Salon are a very tiny country. We want a decent one, peace and harmony inside Salon. We not Sierra Leoneans then. We not get two Salon. Now one Salon we get. Una don't thief money go left and other country there. We COVID can now una sit down. Una not able to travel for go enjoy them money then they. We not take who they take now. We can go inside Salon. Lord go enjoy them villages then. We then now corner there. They do small business there. But that song with that guy they sing. You we know say. You get position or you want position. Mind the tongue. Mind what they give to the public. So the Northwest African one seat. You know number 11. If you not score, if for score the goal for we from now to 2023, we need a parliamentary seat inside the northern part of Salon. When APC begin governance, then Klish will sit inside Canaan district. And the SLPP now that's what we want for see. Not so way una go some side, hey, we don't get number. Una for clinch a seat for sure say yes, we are in governance. Una forget a seat in the northern part of Salon. Because we need parliamentarian seats there. And the waterfront, una way there na the waterfront, inside Freetown. You see Lumley, you see Godrich, and not say Tower, they win and Godrich, they work very hard for people there. Within people there. But you where they got rich, you where they are badin. If you sleep, then take that seat in hand. Tell go fishing boats them, but you just go inside the fishing boat to go. You cross go inside they go. But if you not lost that seat, you not continue the journey on the sea. You not return again after return. So the 34 hospital, now part of the development where President bring can, and the barracks. The quarters then where they build for President Bill. President Bill don't do a lot. So we look at in manifesto, he don't touch all sides, just inside 4 years. He bring the cyber law inside Salon. The security sector, he don't try for treat people that inside Salon for sure and say we are citizens of Sierra Leone. We not get no other Salon and one Salon we did. Every day people then they provoke war inside Salon. To the Inspector General of Police, law and order we want her. The 20% are left for law and order. If you look at the MCC reports, the law and order, it get gray area there. So now you duty down there for capture that 20% for round up to 100% from now to the ending of this year. We want to see a real law and order inside Salon. You for make sure say you know the security sector, you tackle all places there. You company where you end every day. Una for bring them come back on board. Una bring Bramaja. Una no need for eliminator. During the opposition time under the SLPP president Bill Bramaja be there with you. Now the only policeman and they not afraid for support you. Even though police not for involved in politics, but he was there during with dark days there. So why now the security sector, if Brahmaja they be done day on board with Sovla, all that nonsense and for continuously they happen. The law and order and I hold the 20%. And they appeal to the Sierra Leone police force. When they make sure say they address the law and order issues. Because people they now on the rampage. The level 3 where they be one organized. Now from there we don't they see the OSD uniforms then they become. Now what we tell them say the level 8 is where prepare. We hearing one gunshot, then go see what they come after. Law and order, that whole country. The president don't do a lot. Look at the Lunge airport where they construct. He refused for take the Chinese loan, where APC be one mortgage salon for the next 100 years. President Bio cancel and say no. I don't get that population I for go take them money, then they not go mortgage you. Now all that they make their heart warm. Now the you kill them and they would be done do. With passports, say today, brass spider, they get commission panel. The Lunge, they get commission they. All them company they work in a shareholder they. Everything because it's greedy. Now we don't see say some Chinese there if they don't take money in their hands say then go can do business, then pressure then they don't dey panel. All the halala then they make every day they go recruit people there for bringing halala where they invite them. Na anti-corruption. If you not say you not take nothing, peacefully go there before that. Na matoma e go pull. For scared people them we one can salon for can do business. For social for show the public say problem there na Sierra Leone. There's a huge problem in Sierra Leone. War there na salon they want fair to war. Now in they go and talk say the mess wey President Biobi don't create. Now it go and clean. Now the mess wey go create. Go sleep na hotel. Una not shame. Una not pay. In ambassadors then will be same, but who go loan money na their countries and then na their missions then they now na President Bio 9 day pack clean them mess then they some of them things then they law they bring and can let the public them know the mess where them guy create. I see the embezzle phone na salon na so they go and trust us. Their embassies then outside them go put them then they go and trust loan money then they not pay them come. Now the country they take that responsibility they. Then 4 years not done, then they pass around they go and make start say then they count. Down a militia then the number small. Yet to continue. Now for go give the whole APC membership then it's in there. Say that for we na the southeast. My shaka na not the cross day because na they na the checkpoints. Yeah now na not the cross day. I see una the starter inside Makinito and then in Os. Na they una the tapa. Then militias then no they enter to we. The checkpoint na my shaka every day. We get man there. Hindo now then we put inside my shaka. I don't want to talk about that because traditionally me must not for go there. Okay. But we go tell una Hindo now inside my shaka then they don't wait for una. Now they na the checkpoint so. So na train them well. We dey wait una. Then we dey wait una the bypass road from Magoroka to Bo. We don't know say na that's now una plan. We dey wait for una now any side. Yeah. We don't want to on salon. Decent Ghanaians no one a salon, yeah? What una they gain out of war? Because of all the development where President Bill don't bring and they don't shame. They don't shame. So every day in the past, we not see nothing, you not go see them because you are blind. You are developmentally blind. You know they see the good things the way President Bill they do because you bring down dirty, you get bad at, you not witch. The guy then a witch bro.
Thank you very much, madam. Thank you very much, Madam Tenet Baka. You know, Sierra Leoneans, when they join we, this na SLPP weekly news. The place is hot. We are discussing President Bio in 4 years' times. President Bio, since he become president, from that day, you know, they sleep day and night. It is sweat, it is walk. Wearing if we relax a cack. Let other people that go to travel, take them, race them when they travel inside them plane. Sierra Leoneans are not looking at the effect of traveling on plane. How long a day? How difficult? How long you got to take them, race them there to travel in the air just to make sure to rebrand the country? Because when we take the country, we meet the country into. And as by Kroma turned the country into austerity measure, it make the country mess. It make the country as a rotten system, very rotten. Now, a president don't come, no need for let it go to launch, no need for let it go to fly. If an by Kroma or the APC government, for don't put all mechanisms in place, but because them be only care for themselves and the family members, then now then they make them not able to put all their strategies in place. But then now, President Biyo don't come. Una say una don't see nothing. Well, let me tell you, President Biyo don't give una free quality education. 7 district headquarters and town and make sure electricity and water project it don't go there. And right now, so they talk is going on places that where they don't deprive them for 100 years, where they don't want to see light, electricity. They don't see some project there. President Biyo don't make 5 major bridges there. Juba, Savage, St. Robert, Bra, Magbain, Pendebu, Kailahu Bridge. President Biyo, 50 school buses, the counter, a share all over. They say nobody know they left behind. Before, when honest by Kroma APC DBD, when a counter, they left an they left a certain side there. And now they go all over. But President Biyo can say, whether you vote for me, you not vote for me. This government, an inclusive government. I go reach out to una. I go make sure I create opportunities for una. President Biyo don't do that. We come back again. 75% of salary increasement for university lecturers. President Biyo do that. When I say you not do nothing, well, I come back again. 40% salary increasement for teachers, then 20% salary increasement for all sector workers. Then President Biyo don't do that. Yes, salary payment for mayors, district councils, authorities. President Biyo don't do that. Wearing and as by Kroma or the APC, never be they do that thing. Yeah, then we come back down again. 250,000 for prisoners instead of 500,000 previously. Yeah, and make sure this one do for the prisoners. They increase the extra because before prisoners they give like 50,000 or something, but it extra inside the prisoners they give them 250,000 per month. Yeah, they corner the kappa. Major roads there and project including Hills, Bypass Road, Hill Station, Region Road, yeah, Peninsula Road, Funkia Road, Grafton, Allentown Road, Moyamba, Junction Road, and bridges. Central Police Road, road project into Polidibo and Kenema, so forth, many XYZ. Yeah, this is a government where don't do things and wearing the APC government where they've been say that they count electricity. Now the priority than they're not able to give Sierra Leone and the light. At the end of the day, they give Sierra Leone and back talk say if it hurts you, go to police station, go to police. They say you don't see road. So for 11 years of Anes by Kroma, the APC Tolongbo Toge Pambodi and the Willows are on the road that be the show with. Okay, President Biyo don't come. He say, National Youth Service Scan, Youth and Agriculture, and fisheries that we don't see now. Before fishery places them, where fishery for happening, like that swim my project them today it don't open. Them things that we will not be the expect again. We will able to rejuvenate to make sure we economy become very stronger than that reckless economy will be get. President Biyo don't come upon all the COVID. It did very strong. The COVID we get also other difficult things that way they are happy right now that the war, but President Biyo able to manage the economics. Now we come back again. President Biyo don't construct 100 new block schools nationwide. So it's just unfortunate. I see this guy had a call a Dr. Richard Conte. If I want a doctorate in thuggery, when a doctorate in criminality, when a doctorate in forge document, now the man will forge and expect and document a signature to thief money, bele money. Today, then thief man them, then Ayampee them, then Santibokia them. When they know me work for Sierra Leone, now then and expect we don't tell them, then they come back. All the criminals then thief man them to come back. They say back to power, but not to back to power, now back to hell. Just come up 4 years inside opposition when I know it will be here. I don't imagine how we will be inside 20-year opposition. What will happen? 4 years no more. Where we don't lock all them pipe them because before where when they get money, what will they do? Una the for that una use inside infrastructure to build foundation for the nation. Una know they do am. Una the shape put on the pocket. So then label squad there now. Then bobo there and the other one there now will be the benefit today. Today we don't lock code. We tell them say go land, build something. We go benefit you. We teach you how to fish. We not give you fish to eat. Today they crab, they cause mommy cause. But what you go tell when I say mommy cause not the chair body, not the chair somebody in body. Mommy cause not they make somebody die. Una left una cause. Because we know see everything where they cause, you not to alien, you not come on the sky for that on the ground. Everything where they cause, they power una body there. Una mama them body there. Una sister them body there. So we not care about that. If we not say una want threatening we for all the good things that we President Bio they do, just because una want kind of power to count it, we're left with una. Threatening not they do anything with we. Let's continue. MCC award with scorecards, we annexed by Nkrumah for 11 good years. It left the country into austerity measure. It makes sure international partner that they turn their back on we. Just like how when you became vexed by it, they turn you back. And so international partner they turn their back then for we. Yeah, IMF, they run away. They say no, in our country, we don't know how to manage money. The only thing they money then when they get out, they put in their pocket. Could you imagine on election day? And as by Nkrumah will take money again, say that they get belly money, they go sign that contract where they say, mama, airport. It's shameful. APC opposition that they will not belong. I swear to God. Now why black I say na opposition now the APC belong. They talk that in that Christmas, but the talk where black I talk it makes sense. Now today I endorse what the black I talk. I swear to God APC will not belong inside opposition. So Radionians, let's continue. But as I continue, now what the black I tell APC there back.
As APC, not a better government, they don't fit for rules alone. The opposition APC, they die. Amara be all allow rule for
Yes, Blacker, tell them again.
As APC, not a better government, they don't fit for rules alone. The opposition APC, they die. Amara be all allow rule for
No, but thank you very much, Blacker. APC, the opposition, they belong. Because if we have been one camp na power, you go build a foundation. We go see them. But the way we see APC, they bloody. The way man them bloody for power. I swear to God, this power. We don't know they get them. We don't say everything are for everlasting. But I tell APC this today when I mark. Now ANC now with the bill. ANC now with the bill na salon. We only change leaders there. Where we go remain a pattern. Na power. If it hurt you, 23 they go bottom. If you say they go na bush, but when we na kamajo there, we na anyway, left and day, more limia. Yeah, if we na try, we na go meet her. If not to lie, 1977, we na ask the one the way they say. Now South is what happened to them. The boss will eat them all. Yeah, but the man say a parable, but yeah, say grandma say we to pay. Now then they make we see bobo them, and as by Nkrumah they say intimidate them, threaten them. Why? Because when election time reach. Because of the man that they fear for threat, they go run away, they're not going to go vote. Now, this is not the strategy because they're not saying they know the kind of power. But the only means cause them, mama, and now they don't know, say, this government now, mommy cause no, they do nothing to we again. So they're saying a war and anyone can without the strategy down there. So man, they go afraid, we go call militia then, man, they go afraid, they don't go vote, people don't go vote. But remember, say, when they say the pakum, bugum, or beden, now we see her. We don't see nothing yet. We see something we will not see. So now make when you not see something, some of una be run a free turn, una they say rebel get tail. Una not see nothing. The one where rebel then when they be going a free turn, now small no more. But we've been there for how many years? Would they pass with them? Would they eat? We know what eat now war. So we not they wish for down there. We need to pray God and not cancel. Because if we not say that down there, relax so. No matter where we quote and thing there. But pass the cement them in the other side before you know. But not to that. We just tell una say. If unless by Nkrumah they pay una for let una threaten say a threaten we say we go kill una, we cut una, we do this to una. It look like say some of them will not see motor man. You know what? You not see the thing they call men moving, men dropping. Man they move, man they drop. You don't know that Andy. So mo go go on. Just so nyana memia. Now we look at what the president you don't do before I come to DB. The thing is too much, Mr. Radionia. It's too much. But anyway, we're not going to hit everything. I go left. You know, it's too boku. It's too much. But because of that, President Bio, would they vote on back? Mude, love this small body water, I give VB. Now, when I don't see a no feature for APC, APC not got no feature. Yeah. Now, Chama Bibi, welcome on board. What in your analysis where you go see? Like from there, you give final statement because we don't hold more internet too much. I'm glad it take the time where you don't come expose the APC Tolongbo to get somebody. So, what in your analysis from there, your final statement?
Well, I don't get much for saying, but I be just want to give a short story about one of the APC talks and whether they train, whether they alter statements say they get for flush all southeasterners, what they call yeti. Yeti not to today sabi yeti, I don't sabi yeti for over the years from where I they come up. Yeti na the man that one day way betray Sarah Rutai, Mobemo, Mokanji, Moribatam. That fellow day. Rutai go spend millions upon billions of pounds. They set, they give the opportunity. By then, I'll be OSD or SSD. By then, will not get OSD, now SSD. They give all kind of weapon ammunition. They say, for let it secure Sarah Rutai against the rebel them. Yete left Sidon. Rebel they come to that place there. The day where rebel they attack, now yete before rebel they attack, yete pack all the arms away they get. Yete run away. He left Sarah Rutai so. Why people they be they talk say, I don't know, but they be they talk say, yete they get direct arrangement with the rebel them for me they attack Sarah Rutai. For let they capture Sarah Rutai. And yete no get no good recommendation now in whole entire life. You understand? Yete for let a day so they like today. If not so be Tijankaba, be sorry for him. That man where you the see so where get up boku bia the way make waiting. Na coward. Yete na coward. You know they snap. Who's a real man like a with it snap. Yete no get my snap. I swear to God, my brother. You see, na make way at times and they way man they king they talk, they talk. Would they quiet? Because you know why? If you talk Gigi Snow, we will give respect to people there. Your mama go call you and tell you, say, Jepena boda bademia. Okay, but in mind, what will get? What will sit down, will they make, whether they go and threaten people, they waiting. The day where they go try, may they ask now about Kakwa, which will pass rebel them. So you key rebel, reach day. The thing they head, will be the pull uniform. Will they go see case, will they pull uniform? Will they go with a whole weapon, will they fall a rebel the inside swamp? Will they kill them like waiting? Will not they afraid for talk and safe? Will secure Kakwa from waiting. No rebel, not ever inside waiting. Una ask. Now I make some of us sit down, we quiet. Then they try to people them, we quiet. Then they talk all kinds of things. We still quiet. Then if you say, these people are they weak. We're not weak, oh, we get patient. And we Not so we don't want war because we sabi better. We sabi something too much. You know they talk about it. Coward now they talk because you know even sabi how for manipulate where they fire, you go see where they run. We know they free bullets because we come, they touch you, they go other side. So they want una. Do ya una let we just say we salon we go on put one this so una love be ourselves, love manage yourself. But if una try say you dey go eat that mean own small goats, that mean forward on waiting. Where do clean, I go na farm. They go make I live me peaceful life. I get me palm wine even say me woman and then near me woman they scratch me back. He say you go here, you go na me own farmers, you go thief me sheep there, me cow, me rest what I don't put na the banda for you know, we I don't make everything. I don't keep me rest for rain season where they can tell you they go take a eater. After that, you go, you take me woman, you rape him, you kill me, picky, rape me, picky. I swear to God, you know go ever do am. Because we go left fella una say una enter inside una host them. We go catch una they pull una dey. Una not tram. They say they own abo passo where they pass make boku wait till they come. Na coward them. Na not like una. Na coward them. Them Palo come say they always they go. Me Palo come say who say you all gone? Who say you fed? Now you care you be there. All that war way matter than fed. Where some matter than way they let today they pass. Where they bullets una company they matter they don't suffer take from Daru. Remember they Rambo they tend there. They Rambo they tend inside more barracks. Where una be there, momo they take money, they send out to you, pal. Wait, you know, but one, you know, no Nazi, but one, boga, you they go take weapon, you they, hey, now when some of you will not near mother, hey, me, you take weapon, you can't go now play suicide, be say president, me na senior security, you know, they left there, bruh. As you get gun on you, now defend. Now defend case now they go with because of the defend who say you can't weapon, you wait, see. You don't go, you don't done. So there, also the salon, una allow they peacefully. Because if not to that hair, how some of una get for go prison, so some of una get for come international courts, now so some of una go die, now so some of una. So that they will not hide again no more. Because now 1 year I don't left, we don't see the manifestation of the militias. We be facing a job, but we don't see an out to yai. It is at the back of we mind. We not crazy, we say prepare, but we not they talk too much. So me na me own thing na wa go tell me fambu there. Salon, President Bio, the good work where they do. We go vote for him back, and we go continue for vote for SLPP. We not get no fear, no nothing, and we not go able to do nobody nothing. Just like we not go grab for go do other person, but we not say grab on go well. You know. We will not hey, you cross any line. When are we online? You cross, you know go again. Ayamoto, you know the go again.
Yamoto.
Ayamoto, hey, some of that, hey, I dey tell una one thing. This law talk can play blank today. Hey, you see my name, you offend them, you go guide the people, you can, you do this, you do, it set him out. Hey, I tell you, it keep an eye out. Yeah, and they keep an eye out on all the past. And the day when you the mistake, where they get you, if he deal with you, I swear to God. I swear to God. You go say before that, let's Satan come on here can this art. Una see am pakama your business inside salon. Una come for the Sabana Sanko, go wait till the call. Una count that they kill people there. Make them still patient. We are the most peaceful people there inside salon. But the day when we regroup, when we come, when we accept, we see what you are. Take today, we not go forget what you happen. I swear to God. Now, Ayamoto here. We go open the Ayamoto bush here again for una. Mari tell una, me talk and me own message that one day, me na Musa VB. Yeah, me and if you are nothing, and that is my message. Let God bless all Sierra Leoneans. One love, peace, one peace, and forever. No tribalism, no nothing. We love everybody. Let God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Yes, Madam Teneba.
The own message what they tell una today. Traba will not go solve the problem. Na trade all left sit down like a baby talk so. For they say Banasanko can make base story. But it make us force na the kisi sign na Kailan Itede. But the day we run down na Mendela in Kamzogoda. From a village to Kamzogoda na 5 miles bush road. It dey between Baumakoya, Bogo, inside the Gola forest. Take and reach to we. We not dey pray for war, we no want war. Skyba war not to the answer. But I dey call on the religious leaders then again as alone. And the oppositions then. Can the Yumkela, you know, begin say, I they go UNO, I they go EU, you they see what they happen, like any life matter, you know, come on it. You sit down, you they watch, you don't zip him out. When it comes to President Bio, now they tell you they ready for Muyepe. This, we don't see so. We don't prepare down. It's like other guy talking, you na coward, you na illiterate. So we're not afraid you. We are well trained with the weights. You know they back this time around. We are not going to no sit down place in any part of the southeast. Yamoto now they do now. And soon as they can't roast them and they don't prepare the banda. We they wait. But I doubt if una the owner the car if not to pass una the pass. We don't want that na saloon. We don't want that na saloon. And you will comment say we they tell Alpha can let him vote na northeast. We know they say nobody 40 votes for we. We don't already work the statistics. We know how the election get for end. With all the development and what President Bill bring can una they train militias then let people then afraid for go vote. Una go only getting people then at the north. In full block vote na the southeast they waiter. And this no runoff. Una maka na the world. This election where they can 2023 no runoff. Una maka. The message today what they throw to the Ghanaians there. Una sit down they watch where they don't put militias there. Nobody know the comment. Una they deny say, na this na that they hair. Them militias then where they don't showcase. Now a wake up call for we na the southeast. We are well prepared now from today. We dey on the alert. Any one gunshot na yamoto, yeah? We know they sleep safe. This we go tell you and say no can part. Na internal affairs. That one a mistake Kanawa area. Soldier man self, they tell the government soldier they say una stay put. Now we defend the area if we not able to go call una for camp. When I go defend the area to the last. Nobody know they go loot we again. Because na looting squad now una don't organize. Una want go loot because they know they get free money again as if they want go thief. If una cross yonder and from today inside Kenema district anybody wanna see a strange face now una areas there all the young people there una they on the alert anybody any people there group of people there wanna they see now una areas there wanna strange faces there una report them to the police there inside the southeast the entire southeast anywhere wanna see strange faces there una not okay with them una report them to the police down at the message we me the key nobody not get for free down what is phone I don't do everybody sit down close association una they see you the religious council of Sierra Leone una they see you the CCSL una they see you nobody not they talk o parliamentarians and a parliament una don't see the militia nobody not talk o we they talk and openly let people they understand nobody not say a word o that one and they let them cross two parts if we echo we don't want that na salon we na Ghanaians there now that we know people then they now oversee them they work na coal they gather their money they make them foundation there for go retire and live a peaceful life with their family they don't say because of politics they want bring another war me just they make them very clear to the entire Ghanaians they say anybody mistake he cross now the southeast he shoot one gun he not they return again how they say that they roast we who say go roast them put them a stick thank God we get boku palm tree whole plant as soon as they can roast we go roast una make una roast meat back na yamoto go give una this will not dey free for talker as soon as don parade them militias there everybody sit down as alone Then they make like say e no concern dem, they ignore. We dey tell una na the social media say we are well prepared. We already train. We no dey wait. We no dey yagba again. Now una don begin yagba. And this game here big o. E big. E no reach no say una don begin train Malaysia ne. Una dey meet we. We go roast them and there. Una dey meet we don prepare the banda. Let us see who that girl for roasting country. We no want try by one salon. E no go born good pikin. One no dey born good pikin. But una dey lose the battle. Because inside una own camp, na the northern part of Sierra Leone, una get decent northerners and we're not ready for join una. Yeah? So are they also appeal to the government? All the resident ministers and the districts there, make them take action for people the way they regroup for bring Malaysia there. Abu, you know the resident minister of Salon. The green movement they endorse you. Anything we see inside the northern part of Salon and Makeni, we no say not okay. Bring down to the notice of the government. Anybody want for master information, make let the green movement know. We go brank on the social media. I stop so far. We as Ghanaians, let hold ourselves together. We go disagree and we agree. You know go let somebody, but because of one reason or the other, you go like her. And nobody know they expect anybody for like everybody like her. We all know that. Me, I believe so not to all, but anybody get for like me. Once God will create me, elect me, and I make her still there alive. The day where God want for call me, la return to her. But Salon, a very small country, a population of 7 million, Salon is livable. If only you decide for focus for do something for yourself. The issue on the Ghana Salon are laziness. The young people they don't want for work, they want to meet food at the table. You not get for possible. You be young man, you don't turn bike rider, the money save, you know they save away. Even saying we should go sit down at Jamba, put it drink. Now angry get for kill you. Salon not to communist country, not to President Bill get for can they go and share breast. Now do not there. China when a communist country, they know they share rest now do not there. Yeah, everybody engage themselves. They do something in China. When I don't go into bike riding, when I don't forget about agriculture, when I don't forget about farming, everything. They will do clean when they go say, this don't go or pepper don't dear. Pepper when I don't dey able plant. When I sit down with if my president you go for shade rescue now. We all are Sierra Leoneans there. Now one people, one country, we for focus and develop ourselves. We for hold ourselves and learn for do something for ourselves. Not for anything in a government. Yeah? When I come out the government, yeah? When they go increase the prices of them things there on a purpose for give bad name to the government. But when they kill una people there with angry. Because when I say that SLPP government when they can't give bad name. Would that vote go vote for we, but all we know, no runoff. President Bio, 80% will endorse you 2023, no runoff. Do your demand, give body what I will go vote and back.
Yeah, no problem. We'll give
so now yeah, I stop so far for today.
Thank you.
80%. The 20% are for security, yeah? We know say towards the end, the 100% they come out.
Thank you very much, Madam Tenet Paka. Well, family, if you just join we, this now current affairs. I mean, SLPP weekly news. We get current affairs. We will go for cow Saturday or Sunday morning. You know, today when I get the opportunity to get Madam Tenet Paka, the chairlady, and also the grassroots mama, and also an advocate internationally and nationally. Then when I get with criminal lawyer, you know, silent but very dangerous also. Not underestimate her. We're glad we is on the platform when Musa Bibi, the man we don't vow to molest Samura Kamara a fake PhD and no go sleep. And then there's when they see how he get for molester, he will expose her. We got DJ Force, the SLPP DJ, the man we don't vow to destroy APC from the mountain, from the sea, from the public places, and inside the marketplaces. DJ Force is for day with we. We get a political viewfinder because of the time schedule where for break and fast. Now, you know, we join with today, but we promise on our current affairs again for the good tonight. And well, before I tell us, I bring Google back. I just want to get a little message from Ojuku Pelele, the orator himself. I just want to let Tolongbo them here read this message here from Ojuku Pelele, a message with Igi. Let we understand the difference between the Tolongbos and and the SLPP.
Put it this way, I don't really think about this free education. It did not cost me.
Okay.
So now that
It's not be saying
they not been cost me safe. I think it was genius.
So you want
Let me explain to you.
Okay.
It was genius of President Bill for even thinking about the free education. The government would say, let's go plant more rice. Let's do this. Things that will give quick wins, immediate. The education will give.
But you were the campaign manager. Will be the question in free quality education. You were campaigning then
on the costs.
Yes,
I said I charged it and say, are you able to pay for it? That was my question. Because we not be see how we pay for it. And he said he would.
And you never believed in it.
Because I not be see how we pay for it. But I make a tell you it was genius for you. Because when you see blind man talk say the stone, you don't match stone. I don't say if you don't match the stone, you know side the block, side the open. To the point that now at 22% of the GDP, now they don't dedicate to education. And that is going places. So the first, second, or third year, but this year you can see the results were really good. Even we in Port Local District, we will not be the take force for nothing. This year up at the WASC, we school in Alosa, where they call Muriado, and he came top of the whole country. Let me finish, please. And the top student there is a boy from Lunsa. We get 8 A1s, all in science, and it is a free government-assisted free school. So these are the things that will help develop the nation. When you train minds, you train people. Let me just give you a saying of Aristotle. Aristotle, the Greek philosopher, is saying, if you have a vision for a year, you will plant rice. After 1 year, the grass will die. If you get a vision for 10 years, you plant trees, mango, orange, and all that. See, but if you have a vision for a lifetime, you educate the children. And that is what I think Nine Guide President Bill. And I am really impressed with that.
Are you impressed with him so far, and you believe, say, he's done well more than waiting on do 11 years?
No. You cannot compare 11 years to 4 years. It's unfair.
I'm just asking.
Me, I studied mathematics. You do not compare.
Has he done much?
You do not compare.
Has he done much?
You do not compare apples and oranges. No, let me answer your question. It is unfair to compare President Bill intact record so far to the 11 years we get. Now 94 years. It's so unfair. It's not even half the time.
So somebody can do something inside 1 year. It is surpass what somebody do for 5 years.
In education, he has done that.
so I'm asking.
In education, he has done that.
So you think?
No, in education, he has done that. That's what I'm saying.
Ojuku Pilili. Sierra Leoneans now how we go for end the program. I said before I end down with the orator. Education is the key. Before some of we would go to school, when they say exam time, at the time they molest we, they throw in a door. They say, "When I go, I can't pay school fee." If we get any kind of opportunity here, we're glad. And remember, when you don't go, you company all, they don't pay. Then you not pay, you sit down among them. They say, "Hey, Stevie Johnson, hey, Mr. Joseph, wake up. You have not paid your school fee. Let's go outside. Go." It's shameful. It's shameful. President Bill can't cut this. They happen again. Everybody get the right. They go sit down. Then they can't molest you. Say who pays school fees. APC. Now understand. Say even the kid more money and give you now go satisfy. Opposition and they will not belong. But President Bill.
Now make they don't go begin. They get PhD now, pan body or hello PhD. Now they get. They don't believe in the free quality education, but then they don't go through the right channel. So what they don't do now? Now a church program then they use now, then they go get a fake PhD there near Dotty Block House. Let's see how the guy had guy. Hey, don't have them get mind. Now I saw them they go give them the PhD. The chancellor of your own God said for the get now. Now they believe in education. No.
Oh, who get this game? Yeah, so Sam now who this game? Yeah, they for Oh, who cook and shape the na salon. Amu you don't hear me, we are with the voter man. We are with the voter man. We are with the voter man. For development na salon. Sholele, 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 oh. After you, na you. Sholele, 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 oh. 2020 na you. Show them say you do it. 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 After you, like Salomon, wait till we say they'll be the vote for you. They'll be the vote for you. They'll be the vote for you. Oh, push Salongo before. We don't wait till we say they'll be the vote for you. They'll be the vote for you. They'll be the vote for you. Oh, Saloni Metewa. Ulanje bele o, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva. Dongo wango ulanje bele o, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva. Wanja makwa ulanje bele, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva.